Hello and welcome back to Ashley Life. In today's class, we're gonna get these curls because I've had a lot of people asking me about them. So I've been having people write on my YouTube comments or on my Instagram or even emailing me asking me about these curls. So I thought, hey, I should probably show you how I get these curls. So let me show you. So I recently changed the way I was curling my hair because my flat iron broke. And I normally curl my hair with a flat iron just because I love the way the curls look. They're longer curls, they're looser curls, and they just don't look so like wound up. So my flat iron decided to like die on me. It started making like really weird noises and I was like, I just don't think I should be using this anymore. And I still had to do my hair. So I was like, what can I do? Well, I found the smallest curling iron that I have and I was like, oh, I could use this as a rod. And so then I went and I never use this curling iron anymore to actually like old school curl your hair where you like clamp it in and curl it. I never do that. I just took all the clamping stuff off. They were just connected with little screws, so I just unscrewed them and took them off, and now I have like my very own homemade rod, I guess you could say, because I'm guessing that most people have just like a random old school curling iron at their house that they could make into their very own rod. So if you don't want to go out and spend the money, make your own. This is what we are going to be using to curl our hair. Keep in mind that you can still use the curling iron even if it has the clamp stuff on it. Just don't use the clamp part, just like wrap it around and it'll work exactly the same. So you don't have to go as far as I did with taking it off completely, but you can if you want to. Okay, let's get real. Let's curl some hair. I'm gonna take off my jewelry just so it doesn't jingle and jangle and get in the way. I like to wear a lot of bracelets. I'm gonna take off my earrings. Okay, let's do this. Now, the first thing that I do is I separate my hair into two big chunks, and we're just gonna do like an overall curl around the head just to make sure that all the ends get involved and no hair gets left out. So depending on how thick your hair is, depends on how many like sections you're gonna have to curl on each side. I have relatively thin hair, so I think I'm gonna get away with just doing two sections on each side. So I'm just gonna kind of separate it out, grab my curling iron. And now what I love about these curls is they're just so random. They're not perfect, and that's why I like them so much, and I think that's why people have been liking them so much. And you're just going to take your rod and just wrap the hair around. Now I'm trying not to twist the hair so much as it wraps around the rod, but if it twists a little bit, that's okay. And you just hold it there and then let it go. And now it's a little spirally, but that will completely fall by the time I do the rest of my hair. Now those curls are definitely not perfect, and that's kind of what I'm going for. And just do the same thing to the other side. And there we have it. We have my base curls, and now the rest of the curls are ready to be added to my hair. So I always leave my bangs for last, but a little thing that I like to do, whether I'm curling my hair like this or flat iron curling my hair or just curling my hair, I like to get the front under part under control. So let me show you what I mean. So I usually take the front part of my hair and just tuck it back real quick just so it doesn't get in the way. So I just grab this section right here, and I put my curling iron kind of high, and then I wrap the hair down. And if you want to, you can even roll the curling iron into the head more if you want to, but you don't have to. Then you just hold and let it go. And yes, that's super curly, but don't worry, it's going to fall. Now you can take this part out because you're done with that. And then from here, I just take little small sections. Just like this, little tiny small sections, and we're gonna curl exactly like we did the bottom half of our hair. And see how high I started the rod up on the top of my head, and then I twisted my hair down the rod. That's such a fun curl. And you just do that all the way around the head. That is the top of my head. Now if you want to, go ahead and just kind of go in and fill in the spaces in between those curls that you just made. When I grab in between, I tend to grab thinner sections, but like longer pieces of hair, if that makes sense. So like it's a super thin piece of hair, but like long this way. And again, the great thing about doing your hair like this is it doesn't have to be perfect. And then go ahead and take a look at the back of your head just to make sure you got curls where you wanted curls. I want to add another one right here and here. Get them a little more curly. And now it is time to do the front part of our hair. I'm just going to take a wide, thin section, and I'm going to place it close to the roots, and I'm going to wrap the hair around. And I'm actually wrapping looser than normal. Like I'm not going as tight around the rod with my hair as I was the other curls. So it's really loose. If you could see, like I can almost pull it out because it just gives like a bigger, looser curl. So the bang here, this here, and I'm keeping it flat as I roll it back around. And again, I'm doing it super loose. So now we can kind of just like shake it out. Feel free to use a big tooth comb if you want to, just like kind of comb it out, or use your fingers. And now this front part, and maybe some of it looks like just still a little curly, but believe me, it'll fall so nicely and you're just gonna have the most natural looking waves and you're gonna love it. And as always, I have to tease my hair. If you don't know how to do that, go click the link and learn how. Teasing your hair does for your hairstyle as lashes do for your makeup look. It just really brings it to life and really makes it pop. So let's tease our hair. So here it is teased, and I haven't like sprayed everything yet because I want to make sure that you have all the curls in the places you want curls. So again, remember, as I always say, look at the back of your head, because a lot of people forget to check the back of their hair and see how that looks, but people are going to be looking at that too. I mean, they're going to be looking at this, but eventually you're going to have to walk away and they're going to have to look at the back. So it's fun, but I still might go in and add just like a couple random curls, just like teeny tiny curls, just to define it just a little bit. Now I'm not going to hold it for long because I don't want it to get too curly. I just want to define the curl. There we go. Now I can spray. And as always, I'm using my Suave pump. I just love this. It holds my hair while also still letting my hair move so it doesn't feel so stiff. And it's not that expensive, so it's a win-win. And believe me, I go through hairspray, so it's good that it's not that expensive. And that is how I get my awesome curls. It doesn't take too long, and it was kind of a happy accident. If my flat iron hadn't broke, I would have never come up with this way to curl my hair. I mean, maybe eventually I would have, but not so soon. So I was kind of really excited that my flat iron broke on me because I really have been loving how these curls have been coming out, and I hope you are loving it too, and please do give it a try. If you do try it, remember, comment below, let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear. And if you have any questions, always feel free to email me at ashleyyoulife@gmail.com or put them in the comments below. I answer every question I get, and I always try to respond to everybody because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. Also, if you liked this video, do make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, make sure to like and share so other people can like and share. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next class. So these curls will fall throughout the day and it'll become just like even more wavy and more natural looking. And so I'll come back at night and show you just how they wore throughout the day so you can kind of have an idea. Because by the end of the night, I still really love my hair, and it also makes for great second day hair or third day hair. And your hair looks even better when you're pineappling your hair, which if you don't know what that is, click the link. Oh my gosh, so it's been like 8 hours since I first curled my hair, and this is what it looks like. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And you can see that the curls just kind of lengthened, like none of them are really curly anymore. They're just kind of like fun and wavy, and it just looks like I got back from the beach, but like a very clean beach, not a dirty, sandy beach. It looks like I just let the waves, caress my hair from a distance without actually touching it, kind of thing. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I think it's funny. No, but seriously, I do really love my hair when I curl it like this. It still feels really long, but it still feels like it has some body and some character. It'll be even better tomorrow, and I won't have to wash it. I'll just tease it again a little bit, maybe add a couple curls here and there, but tomorrow I'm gonna be good to go. All I'm gonna have to do is my makeup and just like tease my hair. So I bet now that you're seeing it 8 hours later, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to curl my hair like that. I know you can't wait, so go do it! And just make sure to tag me in any pictures that you take while you curled your hair like that, so I can see it. I want to see. And hey, if you are new to this channel and this is the first class you've ever watched, welcome. And please do make sure to give it a big like and make sure to subscribe because I do hair, makeup, and life hack classes weekly. And I just try to make just everything easy. Nothing should be hard. So I try to show you how easy it can be and that you could do it yourself. So subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun. Oh, on like really random, totally not have anything to do with this video news, Sadie, my puppy, if you don't know, I have a puppy. I'll put the little link right there so you could check it out to see what I'm talking about. But Sadie, tonight, she lost her first tooth. Ah! Oh my gosh, she like came up and she was like chewing this bone, and then I looked down and I saw like blood on her paws, and I thought at first like she had like, snagged a nail or something and like hurt herself, but then I looked down and I looked a little closer and I saw something like fall. It was a tooth, and I was like, she lost her first tooth, so my baby girl's growing up so fast. And so she's like in the back house right now, and she's just like sleeping in a little ball. I guess it's rough work losing teeth. Okay, that's my random like update story on Sadie.